Okay, so maybe you suck at edgeguarding Spacies and you play Ness. I'm not going to name any names here on who that is, but we'll just move forward with that understanding. There's a drill that I've developed thanks to the innovations of 20XX 4.05 that really helps me practice my Spacie edgeguards. Spacie edgeguards are really difficult to practice, obviously, because you need to do them in the moment. It's mostly something you have to learn through actual in-game experience because there's a lot of mix-ups involved. There's a lot of tight reactions involved. So if you want to actually get better at edgeguards, typically you have to have a human opponent. But we don't always have a practice partner who's usually willing to get edgeguarded by Ness over and over and over again for just hours on end. So we can use the 20XX AI as a substitution because it actually has a lot of neat improvements to the recovery mix-ups. So we're going to start by going to debug mode, CPU codes, and we're going to change shield propensity to 100. This is important because one of the big problems with the 4.05 AI is that they're crazy tech skill monsters and you can't track them down at all. So this will just help us get a grab on him, just lock him down. He's going to run up shield pretty much every time because he always wants to shield. So then we're going to go to training mode, which I think helps for setting the percent and seeing if things are guaranteed combos. Ness, obviously, I'm going to choose just for the purposes of this video, but obviously you can use it to work on any character's edgeguarding game. I'm gonna start off with Fox. You can learn for edgeguarding Spacies, a lot of it carries over both ways, but I would say as a rule of thumb, if you have a harder time covering up B, I would practice against Fox. If you have a harder time covering side B, I would practice against Falco. It's up to you. Whatever you need. I would recommend switching it up as often as possible just so you get a lot of the experience, but it doesn't really matter. You can do it on any stage either, any of the legal stages. I'm just going to choose Battlefield for the purposes of this tutorial. So first what we're going to want to do is set them to a mid percent. I usually like 40 and 50. Start off in the range where you're going to get your low percent gimps, or you go deep for the edge guard, something like that. I'd pick a nice low percent. We're going to go with 40 to start off. Then you're going to get Fox over to the edge of the stage. I like edge guarding off the left more, so we'll move him over there. And then we're going to use save states as a big helper here to get us back in a position to edge guard really, really quickly. One of the big problems with edge guarding, otherwise you just have to set up, a long, get the Spacie back on stage, get him to your desired percent, then you can do the throw setup. But with save states, you can just warp back anytime you want. So I'm going to save a state right here at the edge of the stage, and as you can see, I can just reload to it as quickly as possible. And if I'm recovering and I miss an edge guard, I can just reload to it. Doesn't even matter. And you get the cool electric Ness glitch, which is pretty neat. But anyway, I'm going to turn his AI to attack, which will enable his crazy 4.05 CPU AI recovery, which has a lot of mix-ups in it. He can do shine stall, he can do shortens, he can do angles to the ledge, he can do mangles, all sorts of those crazy mix-ups that you only really get from human players. So we're going to want to enable those, but luckily because we have shield propensity set so high, we can just grab him and throw him off. So I'm going to back throw him. Where's my coverage? Oh, I missed it. It's okay, I can reload. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Nice bear. Oh, I missed it again. It's fine. I'm just going to practice over and over again. Oh, I died. It's fine though, because I can just reset. Now, one of the major no-nos of resetting save states is don't do it if you actually get the kill, because if you try to reset a save state while they're in the revival platform, it'll freeze the game and you'll have to set everything up again. So that's no bueno. Don't do that. Now, you want to mix up the percents, mix up the positioning on the stage. Like, let's say I'm getting, I'm going to move him up to 60%. I'll move him to stand just so I can move him a little bit easier. I want him at 60%. I want him in center stage. So, like, if I have to run to the edge to get an edge guard, I can practice that here. I'm going to set a new save state with right on the D-pad, and then set him to attack. Then we can go. Oh, so that didn't even knock him off. So you can practice an on-stage punish that leads into an edge guard too. That's always very helpful. Like, I didn't get it. But it's okay. You can use save states to reload these as quickly as you want. Get a lot of reps in, get a lot of good practice. Very helpful tool for practicing edge guards in particular. You can mix it up, do some forward throw action for those gimps. Anyway, that's my tutorial on how you can practice edge guarding Spacies over and over and over again on your own. Make sure you do 3 things in particular. Set save states, change shield propensity to 100, and mix up your throws and your stage positioning so you get plenty of edge guarding scenarios.